Hey everybody, Xavier Thorne here, and welcome back to Deponia, where I screwed up the recording. Kind of. I didn't notice that the cord for my mic was unplugged a little, which means I recorded the whole video, and none of my voice was there. On the bright side, this whole section of the half hour I recorded before, I know the answers already, and we'll be able to get through quickly and actually have more in the video. So first off, wrench. We're just going to take that.
Now,
okay.
All I have to do is load the suitcase into the pod, and off we go. There. Now where shall I put it? There's no room there.
Okay, yeah, so things. We have storage space, but there's a battery. Our battery is in it.
There. And now?
So now,
There we go.
we have our suitcase, but no room for the battery. So, simple, we remove the seat.
I might be able to do without this.
Of course, now, we have no place to sit, and still no place for the battery. Does mean you can't just put the battery on the base
How's it gonna
plate.
be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit?
See? Things. We'll talk to Wenzel. Quick! Wenzel, fill time!
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
Any signs of the Organon yet?
Nope, but they'll be here. The Organon are always on time. It's no accident that we set the town hall clock by them.
What else do you know about the Organon?
Just as little as you.
So that's really nothing.
Exactly. Their motives are as unclear as our water. Good thing they leave us alone.
Do you also think there are boundless riches in Elysium?
Don't know. I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah, but I will have so much more. Aw, poor Wenzel. And do you also think that no one has to work in Elysium?
Just a moment. You're not even working now.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm meant to be up there. And don't you think the Elysian women are the most beautiful of all?
I've never really understood why Tony and you aren't together anymore.
Yeah, well, that's why you'll be rotting in this forsaken hole forever. I deserve better than having to listen to lectures about my laziness and my unreliability all the time. About the plan.
Are there any problems?
Problems? No. The plan is perfect. But
Yes, normally the first thing is there's no room for the suitcase. Wenzel mentioned, didn't you think of storage space? Well, we had our battery in the storage space.
where shall I put the battery?
Couldn't you have thought of building a compartment or something before?
I had other things on my mind, okay?
You slept through the whole afternoon while I assembled the telescope.
Well, I have to feel rested when I get to Elysium.
Of course you have. Anything else?
Now, what happens when I've got the pod ready?
We wait for the Organon cruiser. As soon as it's here, you light the fuse and jump into the cockpit. You have calibrated the harpoon, right?
Not yet, but there'll be plenty of time for that.
If you say so.
All right. Pack, calibrate, light fuse, and I'll launch myself into the upper spheres.
Well, at least there's a chance that the magnet will hit the cruiser. But
No buts. This time, everything will work. I'll show you. I'll show everybody.
it will be a spectacle. No doubt. Any other problems?
This time, it'll work out. I just know it.
Sure, Rufus. Of course.
No problems. Why?
Of course not. Of course.
Of course there's no problems. I know what I'm doing.
Think such a thing.
Give me a moment. There you go. Stretch.
See you later, Wenzel. You've always been a loyal companion, my friend, my helper, my sidekick.
I was your sidekick? I always thought you were my sidekick.
What? I guess you're probably sad that you can't come along, but let's not get sentimental.
No fear of that. At least you promised me all your stuff.
A small consolation for such an enormous loss. I'll
Alright.
go back to work then.
You better do that. You
Okay,
haven't got much time left.
Shut it, Wenzel. I have found one good little kind of shortcut for going through doors. You just double click, you'll go immediately instead of having to wait for him to walk there.
Ouch! Hot. Tony always had weird tastes concerning flowers. A saddle-shaped box. A classic. No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
Just like the seat was. That's your hint. Use the wrench. Thank you. Hey, Hannock.
He's blocking the way to the village center. Well, it doesn't matter, though. I'm going the other direction anyway. Hello, Hannock.
Hey, well,
Rufus.
I'm really terrible with names.
Is the tunnel closed again?
Yes, we had another collapse in Sector 7.
Another junk slide? All this trash is really driving me nuts. I'm glad I'll be gone for good soon.
Are you?
You bet.
Well, I only know you won't be leaving through this tunnel.
Did you see Tony anywhere?
Tony?
Big, angry, breathes fire. My former girlfriend.
Tony! Well, I guess she's down in her store, working, like everybody else, except you.
Fuck yourself.
I'll finally leave this junk heap of a planet.
Oh, yeah. Another one of your brilliant plans?
This time, it's absolutely foolproof.
Yeah, that's right. You being a fool and all. But I reckon you running around here has got nothing to do with any other problems.
No, it hasn't.
Well, good for you.
Okay, the plan itself is foolproof, but...
Here we go.
I just need to prepare the capsule for the launch, adjust the harpoon, light the fuse, and then it's showtime!
Uh-huh. Then what?
The escape pod is connected to that very powerful electromagnet via a long chain. Once the magnet is attached to the Organon cruiser, I can reel in the chain with a pedal-operated winch system and pull myself and the pod up.
I see. And then?
Then, the cruiser will bring me directly to Elysium.
Well, I really don't see how this plan of yours could go wrong.
We're not going to mention that. We have that taken care of.
Don't worry, I'll make it.
Sure.
Jerk.
I'll write you a postcard from Elysium.
You go ahead and do that.
We got what we came for. The chili pepper is useless unless you want to go keep burning Rufus's hand. So, attach the mailbox.
Ha! There you go.
So, open your mailbox and insert battery.
Ha! There
Perfect.
you go.
Pod is ready.
There. The capsule is ready. Now, all I have to do is calibrate the harpoon.
Yeah, and calibrating the harpoon is actually the thing that actually took me the longest during the other one.
There. Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is that the crosshairs are right on the tracks. And then, I'm gone. Ha! This'll be a walk in the park.
Okay, quick thing. Any direction you move, you'll move in an L. So if I tell it to go up and right, it'll go up 2, right 1. Just like in chess. So this took the longest because I had to... So we gotta get it aimed here, and we always move in the L. But these two directions are blocked. The left up and up left. So you gotta work your way around to try and get to it. Luckily now I already know the answer. I think I did that one wrong. Yeah, I did. Hold on. Step 1, know the answer. Step 2, screw it up. There you go. We're done here.
I did it! Now, I'll just light the fuse and boom! Well, that should be it. Stand by, Wenzel. Ah!
Hello, Rufus.
Tony, why are you sneaking around like that?
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
If only that was true.
You know, last time I didn't bother doing every dialogue option, because, like, this, clearly she doesn't care about us, so, like, some of these wouldn't even make sense, like, going this one or that one. But screw it, let's do it.
Now you're sorry about some of the things you said.
That's right. Starting with, if you can stay with me.
This is the final goodbye.
It's too early to jump for joy, I fear.
There's nothing you could say to prevent me from going.
What a stroke of luck. That means I can't say anything wrong.
No, it's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along with me.
Can I have that in writing?
It's like he's not even hearing what she's saying.
Why are you here? Are you still hoping for a miracle?
It would be a miracle if you finally disappeared for real. But in case it doesn't work out again, I'll at least have the satisfaction of seeing you injure yourself.
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
Alright. Let's light this candle.
Now is when it counts. Hullabaloo. Ah, well, maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. Yeah. We are happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed for... Please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely yours. Just a second. Screws?
Poor Rufus, man. Now, luckily, in the editing, I am able to adjust the volume of those cutscenes, because those are really loud. Up we go. To the untrained eye, it looks like we're screwed now. But we're good.
Whew, what a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned.
Alright, let's grab our provisions and our Pero socks. And we're good. Okay. This actually took me a couple minutes to figure out last time. You know, running around, doing things. Throw a wasabi in the cogwheels. Arm comes out. We cannot grab the arm, though, as long as it's doing its thing. So, you just block the hatch with a sock. Unfortunately, they're not giving us that sock back. Hi, buddy. Coming with me. Go ahead and close this. None's the wiser. Wait, I used both socks for that? Aww. And the hatch is open.
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting Fizzy.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What? What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I'm an Elysian, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Ms. Gold. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke, a real orbit pixie. I bet she'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go. Rufus to the rescue.
Okay, so just a recap of these. Hatch had a bunch of dirt and crap behind it. Rufus refuses to open it. You got the cogwheels, and this was a wire grating. Which, turns out, he needed his bolt cutters for. Luckily, the robot arm was a suitable replacement. In we go. I have tried this a couple ways, but first off, this.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, we're not able to deactivate this lever. Oh, there you go. Now that I moved to the right spot. Yes, you got the middle lever and the left lever. Logic says left lever.
Haha, take that.
No, don't! Ah!
What's that?
Which decided it would magically switch the colors of everything.
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon?
Yes,
Men,
the lights
throw him
actually
overboard.
shifted. The one thing, if you just go for the blue lever, the lights don't move, but the blue one turns on and she falls anyway.
And now I'm gone.
First time through, I actually thought I screwed it up. But, you know, I reload, because first time through, I just straight up pulled the...
I was so close, but no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Well, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder.
Okay, so as I was saying, before I was interrupted by a loud cutscene, as short as it was, originally what I did was pull the green lever, and I hadn't noticed what actually happened with the lights, so I thought I screwed something up, so I did end up reloading and trying it again, just pulling the blue lever, but that just knocks her down, so there's no way to avoid that. That is what's supposed to happen. So now, we're where I don't know what to do again. So we get to figure things out. Okay, we got to the village center, which we couldn't get to before. Okay, we're not going that way. Just some seats, nothing on them. Ooh, a windshield.
The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Ah, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver? Sure, Puff. Huh, well, that could spell anything.
Okay. Ooh, the hood. Open the hood. Pop the hood.
Locked.
Damn.
It can probably be opened from the inside.
Yeah, and oh yeah. Oh, there you go. Truck door. Locked.
Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the
Yep.
lock is still working.
Do I have anything? Nope. Lost my things when I fell. So, it's on the bulletin
Miss
board.
Hinkle lost her Dachshund. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all.
Rufus, what did you do?
Lobo's looking for a new hammock. Well, that makes sense. The old one wasn't fireproof. Inspector Gizmo investigates the tunnel collapse in Sector 17. Uh-oh, I hope nobody checks out the gym.
Damn it, Rufus, are you behind every problem in town?
George is giving away a young calf. Luckily, he's always been a bit short-sighted. Ah, Miss Hinkle lost... Well,
Okay.
I mean,
We're cycling. Bull.
You have to be age 6 or older to use this device. Oh, how boring is that?
They let 6-year-olds ride this? Seems a bit dangerous.
Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now.
Okay. I'm either going nuts or I just heard something. I don't know. This way. Alright, just come on, double click. There we go. Alright.
What's going on here?
Things, Rufus. Things. People are talking.
I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
So, cannot talk to the people. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to go in. Oh, no, I am. Well, crap. Alright then.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor is about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the dark exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy, but I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it, so move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
Jerks. So, lover? What's my number?
Number 66. Almost my lucky number.
What number are we on?
The mayor wants to decide what? Who will what? Give her shelter.
Low-Tech thinks the girl should be, integrated into our community, and someone has to nurse her back to health.
I hope the mayor will choose me. She could give me a hand in the mud pits. Ever since I cut my fingertips while scrubbing rust, I tend to get infected cuticles.
You want her to scrub rust for you? That's outrageous.
Why? What do you want the girl for? Rufus?
Rufus!
Huh? Oh, what?
Let's make Rufus unlikable.
The girl belongs to me.
That'll be determined by the mayor.
Well, how do I get to the mayor?
That's easy.
Take a number and stand at the end of the line.
Couldn't you let me cut in? See, I'm in a bit of a hurry, and...
I see.
Well, if that's the case...
Do you want my chair?
Shall we get you something to drink while you're waiting?
We could bake a cake for you, too.
Really? I like cactus cake, but no raisins. Thanks very much. And... Oh. I see. Crap. Now I'm hungry.
Ah, jerks.
No, really, let me go first.
Listen, Rufus, a minute ago that was a nice little joke, but now it's half annoying.
And half sad.
Let's go for full annoying.
No, really, let me go first.
Listen, Rufus, a minute ago, but now...
Alright.
Where's the girl now?
She's lying in the assembly hall. Dr. Gizmo is with her.
They say she's unconscious.
I hope she isn't injured.
So do I. So do I. It's not easy stacking exhaust pipes with broken arms.
Jerks.
Nice hats. Did I miss a trend or something?
The roofer switched to making hats, because it hasn't rained for months.
I see. And I'm sure the trousers are from the guy who used to make tarps, right?
Hey, my wife made them for me.
Well, thanks for nothing. I'll skedaddle.
Okay, so we have a number. There's the mayor's office, post office. Well, there's the assembly hall. Okay, I want to run outside real quick. Okay, so there's Tony's shop. An emergency phone. That way to Tony's house, but that's supposed to be blocked. Unless they've cleared it by now. That's where Wenzel lives. Tap the reservoir. Go to the reservoir, hit the tap. We can go in an alley. Oh, for now, let's just go in here. Actually, go check out
right there! The post
The post office is closed until further notice.
Until when?
Until the sign says that it's open!
But there's no clock there.
Very observant. And now...
Get away from that door!
Okay. Hey, Doc.
Goal! I have to talk to her. She's got to know who her savior is.
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station, and right now, I'm a doctor.
Ooh,
and as a
hi.
doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Gold.
So, the Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance, but make it snappy. That's enough.
What?
Damn it, Rufus.
Come on.
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. Further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Okay. So there's a few things hanging around. There's a clock. There's the door. The dock.
How
Hello.
peacefully she sleeps. This calls for extra strong coffee. Hey, Goal! Goal! Wakey, wakey! Fast asleep.
Very good diagnosis, Doctor.
Oh, well, it's just that I'm an expert in sleep.
Yes, of course.
Dr. Gizmo,
What now?
Take some time to talk to him.
will she fully recover?
She'd need to wake up first to be able to tell.
Well, why don't you wake her up then?
Well, it's not that easy. I've already tried every stimulant I could find in my medicine cabinet. None of those were strong enough. She needs something much, much stronger.
Something much, much stronger.
We've already established coffee.
Sounds like a
but
job for me.
Have you
I
not
am
tried
much,
just
much
splashing
stronger
water in her
after all.
face?
I will save her.
Ha! Good luck. Did you bring some kind of miracle stimulant by any chance? Something that might wake her up? A kind of cup of coffee to the nth order?
I'm working on it.
Good, but do it someplace else.
What are you waiting
Seriously,
for?
is that like a
Help her.
huge
I would
suitcase
love to,
that she's
but
laying in?
self-professed acquaintances of the patient are constantly interrupting me in my efforts.
Self-professed acquaintances. That sounds funny. Self-professed acquaintances. Think you can say that 1,000 times in a row?
Why should I? I could even say get lost 1,000 times in a row and you wouldn't get it.
Jerk. I'd like to report an emergency.
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
I have an unusual pain in my back.
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed, at home, so get lost.
Damn. Fire!
Fire!
Impossible. My fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years old, you little brat.
That was my last birthday with my dad. I got a cake. I think I even remember the fireworks.
I remember them too. Incredible how much you achieved with just 8 candles.
Huh.
Robbery!
Impossible. My theft protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in
Yes.
theft protection sensors?
Rufus.
All emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, a fire department, and a police station separately. Or at least, that's what I thought. Ever since you turned 8, I'm not so sure about that anymore.
So, did his theft detection system detect when I stole the mailbox? Because I don't seem to be getting busted for that. Never
no
mind.
emergency. My bad.
If you say so, it sounds too good to be true.
He doesn't believe me. Awesome. Could you leave me alone with her for a moment? Rufus, that's creepy.
Could
We're going
you
to say
leave
it
me alone
anyway.
with her for a moment?
No.
But
No.
bummer.
Yep. No molestation for you, Rufus. Which is a good thing. You shouldn't molest people.
Do you have a stimulant for me?
To make you even more annoying? I don't think so. I've used up most of the stimulants on the patient, but to no avail. I still have some left in the medicine cabinet in my office, but no one except me is allowed to access it.
We'll see about that.
What was that?
Nothing.
Time for me to leave.
That's what I keep telling you.
Okay, so where's his office?
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
There's his
Not
door, but
literally.
that said closet, didn't it? No, just doorknob. So actually, it might be the office. So, out into the assembly hall. And hit this. What did I just do? Oh, balloons! Don't mind if I do. So, okay, I was right. It was a
The balloons
closet.
seem to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion they're meant for. And why my face is on some of them.
I'm guessing they were for a party in case I ever permanently disappeared. Alright. So we have a definitive objective now. So on that note, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And actually, on another note, I was supposed to have a guest in this episode, but, there's always a but, I wasn't feeling well this morning and ended up sleeping late. So, I will try for it in the next episode of Deponia. After all, it is... Rufus, stop it! It's unlikely that I end up, not feeling well 2 Deponia episode mornings in a row. So yeah, that. So, again, see you all in the next episode.